Welcome guys. In this lecture, I will explain date and time functions in Oracle. Okay, so these date and time functions are very helpful for Informatica developers and Oracle database developers. Okay, so I'm going to be explain some few important date and time functions. Okay, so those are first one is sysdate, then we have current date, then we have sys timestamp, then we have current timestamp, then we have add months. Okay, next I will explain last day. Okay, next I will explain next day function. Okay, next I will explain months between. Next I will explain extract. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be explain these many date and time functions. Okay, so for practically explanation purpose, first I will clear all these things. Just I close these things. uh, I will disconnect this particular demo schema. Again I will reconnect admin as a password. Okay, just open on SQL worksheet. Okay, so in this case I'm using one temporary table. Okay, that is nothing but a dual table. Okay, so dual table is not displayed over here, but it is internally works. Okay, so whenever you are perform any functions, those calculations by default go into this dual table and perform those calculations and get the results. Okay, so whenever you are perform aggregation functions, okay, such type of scenarios, this dual table is very helpful. Okay, so I'm taking only dual table to explain these basic date and time functions. Okay, once we are familiar with this basic syntax, each and everything, then we are dig into the another advanced topics, like with the help of these functions, how to do operations in real-time data. Okay, I will explain those things. Time being, I am explaining only basic syntax and usage of each and every date and time functions. Okay, now go to notepad. First I will explain sysdate function, what exactly this sysdate functions will do. Okay, sysdate, so it's return current date to the database server. Okay, let's assume you are working in India. Okay, your database server is located in Australia or U America, USA. Okay, if you want to get that particular database server current date, to display that particular database server current date, we are using sysdate function. Okay, so it is used to it is used to get current date from the database server. Okay, this database server is located any location. Okay, with the help of this sysdate, we have to fetch those date. Okay, with the help of this particular sysdate. Okay, so now how to write the query. Okay, simple. We have to use select statement. Select, just use sysdate. There is no other input parameters for this particular function. Directly we are use sysdate. Okay, then from table, whatever table you want to provide, provide that particular table name. So for our understanding purpose, I am taking table as a dual. So this is temporary table in databases. Okay, if I execute this query, okay, execute, see 28/01/2022. Why this particular date gets displayed? Why? Because my database server, Oracle database server, is located in my local system, so that's why it displayed my local system date. Okay, if it is located in any USA or Canada, any other locations, that particular date gets displayed. Okay, that particular database server date gets displayed. Okay, so that is the use of sysdate. Okay, now we'll see another function, current date. Okay, current date function is used to get the your local system date. Okay, so let's suppose my local system date is 28th January 2022. This current date function return that particular date. Okay, it is set to fetch local system session names, system current date. With the help of this particular current date, we have to fetch our local system current date. Okay, now how to write the query? Simple. So before we are using sysdate, right? Same thing we have to provide here, current date. Okay, select. Okay, current date from table, dual table. If I execute this, it also provides same. Okay, but major difference is it is written by database server date, it's written by our local system date. Okay, so this is the major difference between sysdate and current date. Okay, so if you are already working as a database developer, if you check these things, then only you are able to understand. Okay, so that is the basic difference between sysdate and current date. Okay, now if I execute another function, sys timestamp. Okay, what exactly this sys timestamp will do? So before we are using sysdate, right? So what it displayed? Only date, right? Okay, if you want to display time, okay, either AM or PM or your time zones, with the help of these system functions, we can perform those things. See, if I copy this, so use select sysdate sys timestamp from dual. If I execute this particular query, now see it displayed date, time, either it is AM or PM, along with time zones also gets displayed. So this is a server time zones. Okay, sys. Wherever sys is available, that particular thing is related to server database, date, time, and time zones. Now, if I use current uh, current timestamp, okay, if I use this current timestamp, see what will happen. It display our own time zones. Okay, use select timestamp from dual. If I execute this, see it displayed current time and our local system time along with time zones, Asia or Calcutta time zones. Okay, either it is AM or PM. Okay, so like this timestamp and current timestamps will works. Okay, now see another function, add months function. let's assume let's assume so So today is 28th Jan 2022. So this is my current date. I want to generate future date. I want to generate April month date. So I want to get same 28 April 2022. I want to generate this date. With the help of these add months functions, we can generate future date either in fast date. Okay. Now we'll see syntax for this add months function. Okay. So simple. We have to use first add months functions. It is used to generate fast and future dates. With the help of this particular add months functions, we can generate past and future dates. Okay, syntax is just accept add months. Okay, then syntax is input date, comma, number of months you want to add current date. Okay, this is the basic syntax for add months. Here input date means I want to take this particular current date. In that case, I am using sysdate function. Now see, write the query. We are using select statement, then provide sysdate. Sysdate will provide current date, right? I am providing sysdate, comma, then use add months. Okay, then provide current date. Okay, so sysdate will return current date, right? So that's why I'm passing sysdate function, comma, then I will provide number of months you want to add to this current date. I want to generate April month. So now I am adding 3 months to this current date. Okay, then I want to display this date as separate column. So that's why I'm using as future date. I want to give my column name as a future date. It displayed as a column name from dual table. Okay, if I execute this particular query in database, now see what will happen. If I execute this, see future date gets generated, same date gets generated. So this is January month and April month date get generated. If you want to generate fast months, then we are providing simply negative values over here. Now it generate past month dates. Okay, if I execute this, see, this is October month gets generated. So like this, we have to generate either future months or past months with the help of add months function. Okay, now see last day. So it will provide each and every whatever month we are providing, that particular end date gets generated. Okay, same I am using current month. Okay, so in that case I am using sysdate. Sysdate will provide current date. Okay, current date, then I will add function as a last day, then I will provide input parameter as a sysdate. Sysdate will return this particular server system current date. So that's why based on that current system date, it generate last day. Okay, I want to display this particular last day in last underscore day, last day. Okay, from dual. Okay, what exactly this will do? So first it select sys date. It will return current date, right? Current date means it return, let's assume 28th January 2022. Then this last day function give last date of system current date. Okay, so now if I execute this particular query, now see what will happen. So if I execute, see it generated this month end date. Okay, so that's why whenever you want to generate each and every month end date, we are providing this last day function. Okay, now we'll see another function, next day. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, now see, next day is uh, displayed either tomorrow's date or 1 week date, or either in 4 5 weeks days also possible. With the help of next day function, it generate future date. Future date means future day. Okay, now we'll see. So what exactly last day function will do, it will provide each and every month end date, but next month is based on our requirement, it automatically generate that particular day. Okay, now see, same we have to write same query, select sysdate, but here parameters are different. Okay, first day, not first and next day, right? Next day I am providing sysdate. So here syntax is input to date. So first you should understand syntax for next day. Okay, then only you are able to understand next day syntax. Okay, next day syntax. So next day, okay, give input date, okay, and weekday. So this is basic syntax for this next day function. So now I will explain what is input day, what is weekday. Okay, so today is Friday, right? So today is Friday. Now I will provide current date, current this date with the help of sysdate function. Okay, sys date, okay, comma, provide next day function. Okay, now first parameter is input date. I am providing my current local database server date. With the help of sysdate already provide um, database server current date, right? So that's why I'm using sysdate function, comma. So tomorrow is Saturday, right? Saturday. Okay, okay. So this is weekday name. Okay, I want to display in separate column as weekday from dual. So now see what exactly this query will works in database. So these things are very important, guys. Okay, as a database developer or Informatica developer, you should understand these functions first. Okay, so now, so Saturday, tomorrow is Saturday, right? Tomorrow is Saturday, so this date gets fetched from this. See, if I execute this, see, tomorrow date gets generated. Now what will happen, what I will do, I will give weekday as Sunday. Based on weekday names, it will provide that particular date. Okay, if I execute, Sunday is 31/2022. Okay, now I want to get next uh, Thursday date. Just provide that weekday name and execute. See, 3/0 to 2022. So next Thursday is February. Okay, so that particular date gets automatically generated. So it based on weekday name, it generate that particular date. With the help of this next day function, we can do all these things. Okay, now what is the next function? Months between. So let's suppose these are the two dates, January 2022, April 2022. I want to get months between these two dates. So such type of scenarios we are using months between function. Okay. Now we'll see practically how exactly these things will works. So here months between function accept two parameters. Okay. One is date 1 and date 2. With the help of this date 1, date 2, it will generate months gaps between these two dates. Okay, so this is basic syntax for this particular months between function. Okay, now we'll see how to write the query. Months between. What exactly months between will do? It will generate uh, month gaps between two dates. Okay, so syntax, use select statement. Okay, then provide months between, then provide first date 28th Jan 2022. Okay, comma, then provide 28th April 2022. Almost gap is 4 months, right? That particular gap gets automatically generated with the help of this particular months between function. Okay, copy this, paste it over here. If I execute this, months is 3 months gap, January to 28th April, 3 months gap. Okay, that particular gaps get generated with the help of months between function. Okay, now last one is extract. Okay, so what exactly this extract function will do? So extract function is used to extract particular uh, value from the dates. So dates and times. Okay, let's suppose I want to extract only this day part from this date. So with the help of this extract function, we can able to extract day part from this date. If you want to extract only month part, with the help of this extract function, we can do those operations. If you want to extract year also with the help of this extract function. Okay, now we'll see practically how we can write the query. Okay, so we need to use select. Okay, I am providing my local system date, so that's why I'm using sysdate function. Sysdate will return uh, or local database server date, right? So that's why I'm using sysdate. Okay, comma, then use extract. Inside this extract function I am providing, so whatever things you want to extract, just provide those things. I want to extract day from this particular date, so in that case I am providing day from sysdate. Okay, from dual. Okay, from dual table. Now what exactly this will do? It will give current sysdate. Okay, it will give this date. Okay, it will, this state will provide this date. So with the help of extract function, we are extracting this day value. Okay, from this particular dual table. Okay, if I execute this, execute, see, only day get extracted in this particular date. Okay, if you want to extract month, then provide, instead of day, just provide month. Okay, now only this day date get extracted. See, date, not date, month get extracted. Okay, if I execute, so month get extracted. If you want to extract only year, just pass. So if you want to display instead of number, you want to display this month name, just provide only month. uh, I think it's not works. Okay, in this particular extract function that not works, it will return only number, I think. So if you want to extract only year, just provide year. If I execute this, only year get extracted from this date. So like this we have to use all these functions. Okay, so this mainly we are using these things in Informatica point of view. Okay, so database developers, they are designing, they are using these things. Okay, so in Informatica we are using only these functions. Okay, so based on business rules. Okay, so that's it guys. Okay, thank you.